Hey yo, good morning, fam, and welcome back to another episode of Our Power with yours truly, Smooth Dre. Hey yo, the way things work is that I'll present with the topic and a brief description, and then you guys can jump into the comment section to express any views you may have, start conversations, or even pose questions while we all work together to keep this thing going and answer the questions as a team. We still working on this community, y'all. So remember to hit that subscribe button, like, and share. All right. All right. Before we get to it, I want to mention a couple of things. You could get your herbs and vitamins based in sea moss, bladderwracks, burdock root, elderberry syrup, gel capsules, and gummies from akimisblends.com. You know what I'm saying? Used as a holistic alternative to facilitate good health. All right, if you want to go that route, which a lot of people do and find a lot of success in, go to akimisblends.com. That's akimisblends.com. And if you want that tight fit, go right on over to Biggie Brilly on IG. That's BIGGYBRILLY on IG and Brilliantly Brilliant on Facebook. All right. First of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us today after our Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are probably still full, sleeping late, still lounging. You know what I'm saying? On this Friday morning, but we're going to see if we can get together and do this show. And this is Gratitude Friday. So we want to see if we got on anybody yet. All right, yeah, still sleeping. So we just gonna get it started. Gratitude Friday. All right, check this out. So good morning, everybody. Today, let's start our day with a gratitude reflection. Let's take a moment to think about something you're thankful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a kind gesture from a friend. Share your reflections while using our comment section. All right? So let's get it. All right. I'm going to have to start it off. It's all good. I am grateful for my family. All right. I had a nice, quiet evening yesterday. A lot of good food, um, family, friends over, you know, um, listening to music, just conversing about different things about our lives, catching up, for this past year. And it was just a good time. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to a couple of friends on the phone. That I hadn't spoken to in a while, and everything was just all good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for all of that. But yo, get on in the comments section and let us know what you're grateful for. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving day. I'm sure you did. All right, let me see. Good morning, Cecilia. Good morning, Paula. They say good morning, everyone. All right, come on and shoot me what you grateful for today. Today is Gratitude Friday, so let's get it. I was just letting everybody know that I had a great Thanksgiving yesterday with family and friends. There's nothing like it. Um, Good food, good conversation. Um, I even watched a good movie yesterday. I mean, it was all good. I just relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Caught up on some rest at the beginning of the day, but after that, I was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Had a very nice day. All right, let's see. Cecilia says, I'm grateful for 49 days sober. Yes, I couldn't have done it without my high power. You're absolutely right. You are right. Not without your higher power. Working through all those people at your at the center that you are. You know what I'm saying? Working through other people, working through this platform. You know, your high power worked through a lot of different people, places, and situations for you to get there. So, that's right. You couldn't have done it without him. I know the feeling. It's one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? I'm one more day clean today. All right. I woke up clean and sober, and hopefully, what I did yesterday will keep me clean and sober today. All right. So, let's see. Good morning, Greta. Happy Friday, everyone. She says, yes, happy Friday. Thank you, Greta. Happy Friday to you too. And this is Gratitude Friday. So I hope y'all had a good time. Nice Thanksgiving yesterday. So get on in there and tell me what you're grateful for. I know you got even more to be grateful for since yesterday. All right. But share anything you'd like. Another thing I'm grateful for is that I'm in pretty good health. You know what I'm saying? I'm in pretty good shape today. Um, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago I had some routine tests done or whatever, and I'm good to go for now. You know, and I praise God for that. You know, keeping me good. But like I always say, hey, God keeps me good as long as I'm trying to do His will. You know what I'm saying? So he wants me healthy. You know what I'm saying? He don't want me in your face talking about him all sick. You know what I'm saying? He wants me healthy. He wants me strong. He wants me robust. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. Let me go to the board. Grateful for life. That's right. And we woke up this morning, Greta. Greta says she's grateful for life. That's right. Yup. And that's like I could use that as being grateful for life. It's waking up this morning, or I'm grateful for my whole. I'm gonna be grateful for my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Because when you said that, when I read that, those are the two things I thought. Okay, I'm grateful for waking up, but I'm grateful for my whole life. However long my high power, which I choose to call God, gives me. You know what I'm saying? You know, okay, Paula says, congratulations, Cecilia, one day at a time. See, we are rocking with you and praying for you. I'm grateful for new friends. All right, that's right. It's a platform of friends, community, a family. That's what I'm grateful for. You know what I'm saying? That we're interacting, and the more we come on here, the closer we get, the more we think we know one another. We know we're like minds because we're talking about the same God, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we are friends. For real. Jamie is on. What's going on, Jamie? He says, I'm grateful for Alabama basketball. Woohoo! All right. I'm not up on Alabama basketball too much, but it sounds like Jamie is really happy about something, so I'm guessing that they won. And if that's what makes him grateful, then I'm grateful that he's grateful. You know what I'm saying? Cuz he's my friend. So I hope they did win, and I hope they win many more. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. She says my hat is hot. Boom. All right, I appreciate that. I'm grateful for this hat, for real. All right. So, you know, one thing that I didn't realize that I would, or that never thought I would be grateful for because I really never paid attention to it was, when I take my pets out in the morning, it's real quiet out in my backyard, and I hear all these birds chirping, and I see the squirrels running from Brooklyn. That's my German Shepherd, and I just hear, the serenity out there, and the little bit of nature that I do get, I do bring in and see and hear and feel. I'm grateful for that because I really never even noticed it. You know what I'm saying? So nature's beauty is something else that I'm grateful for. I never thought I'd be saying that, but that's it. I've discovered it. So now, I used to hear it when I would do the morning messages, and I would hear the birds chirping in the background, and it would sound really nice then. But then that would be short lived because I'd be on something else. Jamie would take it and flip it up and add music to it and do whatever, and then I would be listening. I would really be concentrating on what I was doing as far as posting. But now, since I'm not doing too much of that anymore, well, not right now anyway, I can actually listen and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Nature is a good thing too. All right. Okay, Jamie says, read my other commitment. My other comment. I'm grateful for. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see what your other comment is. Alabama basketball. Um. Oh, I missed that. He said, okay, so this the second. Yeah, this hat must be nice. He said, I'm grateful that you rocking that hat. Oh, why you had to put the shade in there, the LOL, styling and profiling. Nah, come on, man. It's just another one of my, another one of my lids, man. That's all. No biggie. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Greta says she's blessed to see another day. She's grateful for that. I know that's right. Because after that nice day of getting together with friends and family, however you spent it, or however I spent it, rather, you know, um, it could have been over today. I could not have gotten up today. There are people who didn't wake up today. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm grateful that I woke up today. So that's a good point. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that, Greta. All right, Cecilia says, thank you. I'm grateful for this platform, everyone. And all right. Yeah. Cool. Me too. I'm grateful that you all are on this platform along with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Making this happen, building this community, keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Giving something to the people that they can really, spiritually get into. I mentioned before that not a lot of people are still praising God. We do that on this platform, and we're gonna continue. And I see that we have a lot of people on this platform that agree with that. So hey man, let's keep this community growing. You know what I'm saying? And you're at the Hour Power with yours truly, Smooth Dre. You know what I'm saying? Remember to hit that subscribe button, like, and share it. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Hold on. This is yeah. Hold on. Thanks for the stars, Paula. You so kind all the time. Cecilia says, I'm grateful that I can hear so I can listen to this podcast. Grateful for being able to see and write to communicate with you guys. Yo, you know what? Those are real simple that's real simple gratitude right there, right? But yo, that is for real. Because um if I couldn't hear or see, man, along with a lot of other, things I wouldn't be able to do or enjoy. I wouldn't be able to sit here and do this. You know what I'm saying? It's those things that we take for granted, that I take for granted, that when someone else mentions it, it causes me to chuckle because I'm like, wow, yo, that's real simple stuff until I can't hear, until I can't see, But I don't think about it because I take it for granted. Almost like coming into my crib and flicking the light and knowing the light is gonna come on. Man, I really appreciate that one. That's an eye opener. No pun intended. Um, Jamie says, I'm grateful for the opportunity of working with you for so long. Oh man, you too kind. Yo, I'm grateful that you made it. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you check the bodies in my basement, man, a lot of people didn't make it through, man. You must be special for real. That is a joke about the bodies in my basement, all right? Tuscaloosa County, don't come to my house. I'm just joking. All right. Jamie also says, not to put you on the spot, but can you hit that verse that you did for Dave Chappelle? Oh, man. He's asking for it. All right. Well, you can also hear this verse on YouTube. And on the side is the video, okay? You can go see the video. But yeah, I guess I could do that. All right. It's called In on the Side, all right? And I'm just going to say it, all right? This is a podcast, so I'm going to say it all the way. Many women tell me my style is so different. It is kind of good, but let's be specific. I'm not the type to be Russian. I'm not the type of nigga who asks a whole lot of questions like, where you going, where you been, and can we have sex all the time? That's not important to D. I only date girls who have men or relations. So to be with me, it's like a mini vacation. But I don't let them girls spend my money like they crazy. Half for drinks on the room and the baby. I don't argue. I control myself because I don't have to be loud or physical or be felt because after it's all over, we realized there was nothing. I walk away and later return and still be bumping. You never have to worry that I'd lie because I don't have to because I'm that nigga on the side. All right? There you have it. All right, Jamie, you might have messed up this whole podcast, man. Come on, man. You did put me on the spot. But yo, that's what an artist does. When something is requested, you just gotta roll with it, right? All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. But if you want to hear the uncut, you know what I'm saying, the dirty version, then you go to YouTube, Smooth Dre the Don, right, on YouTube. And you go to my YouTube page, and I have a video up there, in on the side, nigga on the side, something like that. All right. Yeah, you get a kick out of that, JV. You did put me on the spot. We might have to shut down now. Let's get back to this gratitude thing. Cecilia laughing. All right. I ain't getting no more comments from nobody else. Just you two now. See? All right. Let me get back to this. What I'm grateful for. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head today. All right. Have shelter. That's very important. That's another thing that I could take for granted because I've been there with no roof, where the sky was my roof. You know what I'm saying? Um, just chilling outside. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping from house to house. I've been there. So I'm very grateful to have a roof over my head, shelter, clean water, uh, fresh air to breathe. I'm grateful to be able to take a breath. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole lot to be grateful for. So come on, let's get some more. Good morning, Joanne. Just missed my performance. Jamie put me on the spot. You could go back and see it later, but he just made me perform, so I ain't gonna tell you what song. But yeah, he did it to me. But I think I did alright. For real. So today is gratitude Friday. I want everybody to let me know what they are grateful for today after being thankful yesterday. All right. I'm grateful for strength for day to day. That's what Joanne says. Yes, I know what you mean. Strength to get up this morning and move around because a lot of people can't. That's what I think now. Every time I hear gratitude, I'm just thinking, those things they may seem simple and take it for granted because a lot of people don't have or can't do what we're saying that we're grateful for. Oh, Jamie said he has no regrets about putting me on the spot either. I know you don't. I know you don't. You know what I'm saying? And I know another thing. I know you're grateful for that track too. Mm-hmm. Yup. I know you're grateful for it. And I know you listen to it behind my back. Yup. I know that for a fact. Let me see. Joanne says, I am grateful for my children. That's right. That's right. I know what you mean. Yep. Speaking of children, I have a special gratitude to speak on. This is on a more personal note. A couple of years back, my middle daughter, I felt got a little flip with the lip with me. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way I was going to take that. You know, I explained to her who I was. And I told her I didn't appreciate it. How she was talking or something that she said to me. And she started going back and forth with me, and I told her, like people, she was texting me, so I was like, look, just call me, because a phone call is much different than a text. I could misconstrue what you're saying. You got text warriors, that'll text real tough, but then when you talk to them, it's different. So I was just like, let's just break through it and call me. She kept texting me. She kept texting me. You know, um, and so I blocked her, right? And I felt good about that, because I'm your pops. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of crazy way, and I'm gonna stand on that. So she called me back like maybe a few days later, and she's talking to me like regular, like da 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 da, and I'm like, hold up, we can't go further. I said, yo, you owe me an apology for that. And she started to go back and forth again. I just got off the phone, kept her blocked for about 2 more years. I acknowledged birthdays. I sent her a card, whatever. And I let it be known that we can't go further until you apologize for that. You have to acknowledge what you've done. You see, because when I was out there drinking and I was doing my thing, and I know I left her for those 2 or 3 years to get myself together, I came back and I apologized for that. And I explained it and I expressed it or whatever. I swallowed my pride. Okay. There's a certain way I was brought up that you treat your parents. Okay. And I demand that kind of respect. You have certain amount of respect because you're an adult child, but still that does not supersede the respect that I get. Period. Okay. I don't care what you thought of me or you think of me as a father or whatever. I'm not gonna allow it. So anyway, yesterday on Thanksgiving, my mom told me that someone was on the phone who wanted to speak to me. Now this was after 2 whole years, and it was my daughter, and she apologized, and she apologized, and I let her get away with whatever, like how she was expressing it, because she still has her pride or whatever. That's cool. So I met her halfway with that, but at least she said it. And now I love her, you know what I'm saying? So now we could probably move forward and continue, with this father daughter relationship. We'll see how it goes. But I don't take nothing from my children. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just grateful that we were able to come back together yesterday, and at least talk. And she did apologize, and we move on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm grateful for all my children. I was still grateful for her. Even though that situation was going on. But yeah, but I'm even more grateful that we on a better footing today. You know what I'm saying? So all right, thanks for bringing that up, Joanne. That reminded me. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. All right, Jamie says gonna have me on that stage with you like P Diddy dancing all up in my video. Nah, man, you not good. Nah, you good right where you are. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what happens, man. People, we do things and something is working. Like me doing what I'm doing and you doing what you doing, it's working. You know what I'm saying? So why switch? Why try to switch it up? We don't need you dancing all in the video. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. I'm grateful for you not dancing in this video. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. All right? So just chill. Take that. He said, yeah, all right. Yeah, Jamie's in a good mood this morning. Cecilia says everyone has have a blessed day. Grateful that I can walk to treatment center. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, the simple things. Yeah. LOL. But some people can't walk for real at all to nothing. All right. So could you imagine not having legs, not being able to walk to a treatment center, but still having to go to the treatment center? There's some people somewhere like that. All right. So we've gotten past comedy hour. Um, we have a gratitude challenge for you this week. Each day, I want you to find three things you're thankful for, no matter how small, and share your daily list with us. And let's create a wave of gratitude together. Use my email, smoothdre425849 I'm going to repeat it. Smooth SMOOTHDRE 425849 All right, so I'll be looking for those lists, three a day, and then we'll share them. All right. So let's see, what else am I grateful for? Humor. I'm grateful for humor. Why not? Right? I said the comedy hour was over, but hey, laughter is good for the soul, they say. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. They tell me, or the statistics say that people who laugh a lot live longer. I don't know how true that is. They must know what they're talking about, but uh, yeah, it is a lot better to laugh. It feels a lot better to laugh than to cry for something, for a loss, or for something that's that's bad or that hurts me or whatever. It feels better to laugh. So Yep. Yo, I am grateful for my anonymous group. Okay. I meet with them at least 5 days per week, and they help me with a lot of different things. They help me to stay clean and sober. They help me to live this way. They teach me how to live this way. Um, they help me how to mature. Um, they help me keep a routine going, and I just look forward. I look forward to going. You know what I mean? And they're a big part of my life. And to my anonymous community out there, I just want y'all to know I really appreciate you all. For helping me on this journey. I couldn't do it without you or without my higher power, which I choose to call God working through you. All right. So thank you. I'm grateful. All right. Also grateful for freedom of expression. Right. What I mean by that is I can say what's on my mind. I can express how I feel. I'm not the type to say that I could say whatever I want because saying whatever I want could be hurtful to another person, disrespectful to another person. You know how that goes. But just to have the freedom to express myself, to express my talent, to express my art, I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. All right. All right, panel. Let's see. Let's see what else I got. Rocking, okay. Let's see another day. One day at a time. We rock with you. Before Alabama. Platform we want. Someone. All right. Okay. So I'll keep it going. Nothing new on the board. Let me see. Make sure before I move on. Okay, nothing new. All right. Grateful for being able to recognize God's guidance as much as I can. That intuition, that instinct. Um, Being able to, man, having that mindset where if I pray or if I see something happening or if a person is acting a certain way, like anything is going on, I know how to sit back and chill and wait until he shows me how to move and when to move. I don't know if that makes sense. I know it does to a few people, probably everybody on this panel, since we all are like on this level. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to be able to sit back and watch things happen, watch things unfold, and not necessarily have to move right then, but then he come in and show me, you know, why it was good for me not to jump the gun or speak too fast, and just having that insight, that he gives me to be able to see him show me and direct me through this life. Okay. spirituality of it all is just amazing. I used to wonder how my mom would know certain things, and she always told me that through prayer, and that and one day I would see it. And once again, she told me something that has come to pass, so I really appreciate her, and I'm grateful for my relationship with her. She's something else. She's always been there for me. She's always um guided me. God is she was the first person that God ever used to start giving me direction. Guiding me back to Him, and I'm grateful for that. Yep, I sure am. Hmm. Yep. All right. Anyone else? What else are you grateful for? Come on, give me something else. All right. So some people had to go to work. Some people had to go to the treatment center, and some people just went back to bed. I don't blame you. Day after Thanksgiving, you want to enjoy your extended weekend, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? I could keep going, and you could come back and watch it and get this good information or these requests that I'm about to ask you. Um, but first, I'm going to tell you one more thing that I'm grateful for. Um, hmm, I'm grateful for traditions. You know what I'm saying? Like this time of the year, the Thanksgiving is here. A time for everyone to get together, have a nice time, call up some friends, some old friends, see what they're up to, some family, have a good feast, and then eat that stuff for the rest of the week, all the way down to turkey sandwiches and ham sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good time, and now we have Christmas coming up, which is another good time, traditional, and I'm just so glad to be here for another one. As Greta said earlier, she was grateful for life because there's some people, there's people that we think about when these holidays come, and we wish that they could be here, and then we recognize that they're in a better place, and that gives us some relief from from thinking, and I want to send my empathy out to all of those who are missing someone so dear in your life, a mom, a dad, sibling, a mentor, someone who is really close to you that won't be able to spend this Thanksgiving and this Christmas holiday with you this year. My mom always told me that time heals everything and prayer changes things. So um, that's what I'll suggest, that if you're going through that, and holidays get you down, know that they're in a better place, and pray about it. Ask God to take that feeling from you, or just think about all the good times, the nice times that you had with that person or those people, and push through it, because they want you to continue to live your best life, So, reflect, but then, think about all the nice times you guys had, and that brings me to this segment um, of the show, expressing gratitude to loved ones, all right? I want everybody to take a moment to think about someone special in your life, all right? Whether they're here or not. And we encourage you to reach out and express your gratitude to them if they're here. And if they're not, write a little letter and express your gratitude to them. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it could be a call, a message, or even a handwritten note. And let's spread the warmth of appreciation. It goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So please do that today and do it, if for nothing else, do it because Smooth Dre says so. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do the same thing. Reach out and express my gratitude to those people who are special and dear in my life. Starting this morning, starting right after this podcast, I'm going to do that because they need to hear that. If I care about somebody, if you care about someone, if they mean something to you, then they need to hear that. You never know what a person is going through and what they need at that moment. So when you feel something, or if God works through someone else through you, for you to, to make a move such as this, a kind gesture, a kind move like this, then do it. And I guarantee you on that other end, that's exactly what they needed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, do that this morning. And I'm going to go back to what I am grateful for. It's so many things. It's so many things. Um, I'm grateful for the quiet time that I get, for meditation and prayer. You know, um, I heard Joanne say she was grateful for her children. That's she's at a different stage of her life because she has her children, and I don't know exactly how old they are, or if she can get like peace, because children, when they're still in the house, I don't care how old they are, there's not a whole lot of peace all the time. It's always something, but in my life right now, there's no children in my household, but I do. Oh, wait a minute, I do have two puppies, so, but, I get more peace with them than I would human children. All right. So what I'm trying to say is I'm grateful for that moment, those moments that I could put together and just have quiet time, and ponder over things, you know, sit in my office and create, you know, um, you know, write up another show. I just appreciate that time. You know what I'm saying? That quiet time. You know, um, I'm gonna tell you, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and there are often times like yesterday, I realized that when I heard this ambulance going, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday. I was on my way home from a meeting, and I heard the ambulance going, and I was on the phone with someone, and I said, when we're on the phone, do you ever hear an ambulance? You know what I'm saying? And they were like, no. I said, that's because they don't really run a lot here, and you don't hear police chases, you know, sirens blaring, and you just don't hear that here. I said, and furthermore, Where I live, there are no airplanes that fly. If an airplane fly over where I'm living, it's usually a military plane, or I'm thinking the FBI taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's never, J Delta or American Airlines. I never see those. And it's really quiet. And and if you're living in a noisy place, like when I was living in Brooklyn, yeah, I wanted peace and quiet. And now that I have it, sometimes I want a little noise. Man, so I don't know. But I do enjoy my quiet time. You know what I'm saying? Where I could just sit back, chill, and think with nobody bothering me, you know. So that's something else that I'm grateful for. Um, okay. I mentioned my daughter earlier calling and her apologizing or whatever, but um, I I forgave her. You know what I'm saying? I forgave her and I accepted her apology, how she presented it. Okay, I could have been nitpicky about it or whatever, but I wanted it to end just as much as she did. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has pride and everybody has an ego, and she's still young and whatever. So, I had to, you know, how they say pick your battles, or you want to have open arms when your children come back or when anyone comes back, like my high power does. Even though my own will might get me in trouble out here on my own, he still has his arms open when I humble myself and I have to come back. He doesn't make it hard for me to come back with I told you so's, and this is the way you should do this. This is the way you should apologize or whatever. So I didn't do that either. And I didn't do that because of the relationships that I have with you all, with my anonymous groups. You know, um, I hear all the time about how people deal with their children, and I've been hearing it for months leading up to this day. And I just have faith that one day this would happen. You know what I'm saying? And that I would forgive, and we would be able to move on, and our relationship will be restored. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to take both of us to work on it, but I'm grateful for forgiveness. People have forgiven me, so who am I not to forgive? And I'm just grateful that that's what I did. Cuz I could have been bullheaded and kept it going, or held a grudge. Some people do hold grudges against their children, but I don't know how. Like I said, all I was waiting for was that, for her to come back and admit that, she had gone too far or whatever. She didn't say all of that, but that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that gets us somewhere. The phone call, and it was on Thanksgiving. So what more could I ask? I love my child. I want the best for her at all times. And so hopefully, we can move on. It's very important to me. Forgiveness. I thank God for putting that inside of me. you know, and second chances. I've had second chances, I've had third chances. So who am I not to give another person, especially my child? Come on, that's really infinity, because my higher power gives me chance after chance as long as, I humble myself and I come to him, So who am I not to be that way, right? So, and yo, I'm gonna tell you something else, simple. Okay, okay. Greta says, um, yeah, you can't prosper holding grudges or being unforgiving. That's absolutely right. So I thank God that, that's in my spirit. You know what I mean? Especially with my child. And Greta comes back and she says, I'm grateful for my two sons and my two grandchildren. That's right. There ain't no relationship like that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand where Greta's coming from. I don't have any grandchildren yet, but I am grateful for my children. They're good kids, you know, but I know one thing. You see, I'm like still a child when it comes to my mom. My mom looks at me as an adult, but she knows I'm still her child. Okay, she knows that I'll still listen to her. She knows that I still need her, or whatever. And she told me um as long as she lives, I'll always be her boy, right? Okay. And that's how I feel about my children. As long as they live, they're always gonna need some kind of guidance from me. They're always gonna be my children. Whether they accept it or they ask for it or whatever, they're always gonna be going through something that I've seen before that I could give them suggestions on. So yeah, I'm just glad everything worked out. I'm grateful for my children too. She says that I'm grateful for my daughter-in-law. Oh, that's kind. You know what I'm saying? When the daughter-in-law gets along with the mom, you know what I'm saying? When they, you know, have a good relationship, then that makes for a good wholesome relationship, and the son who's in the middle, because usually it's the son who's in the middle of his mom and his girlfriend or his wife. But when we don't have that kind of friction, it's the best feeling in the world. So yeah, so I'm happy that Jamie has a mom who's grateful for his wife. You go, Greta. That's right. That's right. Yep. Paula says, that's right. Always our babies. Yep. All day. No matter what. Sometimes you gotta lay the slap down. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them just run over you. You can't let them just, because then you know what happens? They come back later and say, look, oh, if you would have just said this or not let me get away with that, then I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in today, right? That double-edged sword, you know. Some parents let their children get away with everything, give them everything, and then they grow up and they don't have it like that, or something happens where the source of however they were getting everything is cut off, and they start stealing and doing all these crazy things to get what they want because they're so spoiled. And then they come back and they blame the parent. If you wouldn't have given me everything, if you would have just said no, then I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in today. Nah, I'm not gonna have my children tell me that, so I'm gonna say no a lot, right? I'm gonna say no a lot because they're not coming back to me and blame me for their downfalls, and it be true too because I didn't show them no discipline. I didn't guide them right. I didn't tell them no, so they didn't know how it sounded, or when they heard no out in society, they went crazy. Yeah, nah. I want you to learn while you're in here so you'll be able to navigate life a little better when you get out of here. And if you're able to do that when you get out of here, then that'll lessen your trips having to come back here. And that's what we want to do. We want to prepare you the best way so that when you leave, you leave. You don't have to come back. All right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes kids leave too soon and then they come back so much and then after a while they never leave. Nah, man. I couldn't nope. So I was like, nah, let's do it this way. All right. Nah, you ain't leaving yet. Nope, nope, you ain't ready. I'll see that you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Put that in you. Uh-huh. Da 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 All right. Now. And so far, so good. No returns. Thank you. I love them and everything, but I'm grateful that I haven't gotten that phone call yet. Hello, Daddy. Uh, I'm having a little problem. I might have to come back for a little while. What's a little while? Well, I don't know. I just need to come back for a little while, get things together, um, and and then stay for a little while. I won't be there that long. All right, come on, baby, come on, boom, come in, take their shoes off, and they here for the next 10 years. Woo! But if that happened, I'd be grateful for that because at least I would know that they're safe, right? Yeah. So I'd be grateful for that. All right, and Paula said, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Paula says, not me, slap down. That's right, Jamie, the slap down. And Paula says, that says a lot about Greta. Yes, indeed. Greta says, don't care how old they get, they still my babies. Yeah, that's what my mama be saying. Paula says, and the daughter in law, of course. All right. Paula says, I'm in that currently with my daughter, but I low key rather her here. Shh, don't tell her. Yeah, man, women be feeling like that. I have another friend whose daughter has left the coop and she would rather her be there. I think dads are just different. Brother says, have a blessed and prosperous day. Looking forward to seeing you Monday, Lord's will. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right, Greta, you have a beautiful day. Talk to you. And yeah, Paul, I think dads are just different. And I'll leave it at that. Okay, I won't go any further than that. All right. Well, thanks for joining us again for another great show. I want everybody to have a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's been a fun week. Um, and I look forward to seeing y'all again on Monday at 6 a.m. at the Hour Power with yours truly, Smooth Dre. You see how I did that, Jamie? With yours truly, Smooth Dre. All right? Now, y'all have a beautiful day and weekend. one.